Hey guys, Brian from Mpwr Health and Fitness. So Friday we're going to bit of a fat loss tip. It's got a lot of other things involved in there. We're going to talk about omega-3 and its importance in our diet and what we can do to help a lot of ailments and a lot of health issues, including obesity. It's also been shown, including omega-3 is to speed up fat loss through exercise, so it's a really good thing to get in there. But it's not all about popping fish oil pills and thinking everything's good, or eating some bread that's got high in omega-3 written on it. Okay, generally what we have is our Western diet is typically 20 to 25 times higher in omega-6 to omega-3, and it's this balance that we need to look at. It's not so much just purely or add omega-3 into what I'm doing. We need to be looking at reducing the amount of omega-6. Not that it's a demon or anything, but our balance is so far one way to the other, mainly due to the processed foods and the oils we tend to cook with. So if we have a look at the oils we're cooking with, choose things that aren't so high in omega-6, and we reduce the processed food. Really, I don't see a need for most of it. If it comes in packets and boxes and has a lot of ingredients written on the side, do we really need to be eating that? Do we know what's in that? Do we know what half those numbers in the ingredients are? Okay, so reducing these foods is going to reduce our omega-6 intake. So therefore, by reducing these omega-6s through these things, is going to help a heap. Now, just a couple of things this imbalance does, okay, is it basically leads to a chronic inflammation within our body. Now, for some people, that's going to show up with arthritis, and it can work its way through to obesity, heart disease, diabetes, depression. It has a big impact on mental health, and cancer is another thing that's caused by this inflammation within the body. Okay, so rather than just worrying about, can I get thin or so forth, think about all these other things that are typical Western diets causing, and we can reduce the omega-6. Now we're going to look at, once we look at reducing our omega-6 by reducing our processed food, by looking at the oils we use for cooking, we can start looking at including things like fruit and veg, getting lots of fruit and veg, because of course if you're going to cut out the processed food, we can't just cut it out, we've got to make sure we're replacing it. We can't just stop eating food, we need to eat more food generally. And then looking at including fish into our diet, that's a great way to get some omega-3 in. And then we can look at things. Flax oil is a really good way to get some extra omega-3. Sorry. And you can use that in dressings, you can use it to top a lot of things, you can put it in smoothies and you don't really notice it's there. Another great thing for smoothies or desserts is flax meal. So that's basically take flax seeds, you can run it through blender, you can buy it already in a packet as flax meal. Generally, well, not generally, we don't break down the shell of the seed. So when you buy flax seeds, and if you have the seed whole, it's basically going to pass straight through. So we want to make sure that we're crushing those seeds up, we get the benefit from them. That's another way to get some good fibre, and also you've got that omega-3 coming in. Okay, and then the fish oil capsules. Okay, nothing wrong with them, but if all you do is add fish oil capsules without making any other changes, it's going to make very little difference. So if you really want to get the omega-3 benefit, we need to reduce our omega-6, boost our omega-3, and then we should be starting to get somewhere. And not only will it help you with fat loss, it's going to help you with so many other things. Okay guys, there's my great fat loss tip for today. So omega-3, get it into you.